still on his feet, has the first down, then somebody pushes it all the way into McKinley territory.
If the Hornets do not win this game, I mean the coaching staff is going to go back and wish that they would have stayed with the jet sweep
Absolutely.
in the first half. And the McKinley Panthers are now starting to drop like flies.
And then they're getting tired. You can see the wholesale substitutions coming. I'm not going to say it's a day late and a dollar short. It's only it's still a very comfortable strike that it's only a 12-point game. So it's not too late, but they should have been doing this earlier. And there's another player down. That looks like a cramping or dehydration issue from where I'm sitting.
Even as they come to the sideline, they're trying to stretch. You see Daniel James stretching, so he's having cramping issues. Putting water on their calves.
Yeah.
But the Hornets don't seem to have the issue.
They must have hydrated very well. They must have had the Gatorade.
We'll see.
So here we go, first down, ball at the 47-yard line, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Dropping back, and taking off with it is Williams. Williams with the ball, he's at the 40, 35, still on his feet. Out to the 30, he's the 25 to the 20, and finally going out of bounds near the 20-yard line. The officials are going to spot it at the 22-yard line officially.
And there's a penalty flag.
And more foolishness on the play. Boy, oh boy, they just keep it up. For Scotlandville's sake, I hope this is not against Scotlandville because they've been shooting themselves in the foot with these silly penalties.
Well, the way Coach Signator is getting on the McKinley players, I think it's against McKinley.
Yep. That was a nice play. That was a That was actually a 21-yard run by Darian Williams. Shotgun form. Williams hands off to Johnson on the jet sweep. He's looking, he's going to be bottled up. Tackled pretty thoroughly there. It was two. Keep him guessing, get more yards. Football's not that kind. I'd like to thank those of you who are just joining us here on Louisiana All-American Sports. third down and a mile. Williams fires downfield. It's tipped, no good, and they have a penalty flag down. Flag on the play. Well, the band is jamming again.
Oh, yeah.
It came to play. Looks like they're marking it up. So that's a 15-yard penalty. And it's intended for Hilliard, incomplete. 2:38 to go in the third quarter.
He's got to let that play develop a little bit more. When he pulled up and put the ball in position to throw, the quarterback peeled off and came and got on his receiver. If he lets that develop a little bit more, the quarterback's got to stay at home because he's a run threat as well. So then his receiver gets behind the quarterback and he can throw the ball over his head. So that's just a maturity issue that I'm sure Coach Randall will work out in the film session tomorrow.
So Scotlandville is going to go for it in a very low percentage situation, 4th and 17. Williams throws long down the field and just outside the outstretched hands of Hilliard. But you know, I don't really blame Dontrell Hilliard. He knew where the first down marker was. He had to catch it close enough to be able to throw his body forward. Just wasn't going to happen.
And the ball will go over to the Panthers on down.
Now, interestingly, you know, Coach Sigler told me at halftime the last, I want to say 3 times they played, the team that was leading at halftime lost. But right now, it looks like McKinley is holding on.
Well, hey, you know, they've just got stranger things have happened in this rivalry. So they've got to get some first downs here, move the ball up the field so that the momentum doesn't switch back to the Hornets.
Still a lot of football left to be played here.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. There's the handoff right up the middle. Tyrone Scott's going to take it. Looks like, and Dick gains about 7 yards. You see where it's spotted. We're going to spot the ball at the 36, so 7-yard gain by Tyrone Scott brings up 2nd and 3.
I like the play call.
Yeah, me too.
You know, very good play call. Give Tyrone Scott some options. He found the hole, went straight north and south, and picked up a good 5-6 yards.
And that's the key to running the ball, is slamming it up the middle and finding the hole. Shotgun formation, rolling out, no. That play never got off the ground. Alexander stuffed in the backfield. He might have gotten it back to the line. He did get it. Well, he got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you know, Kenyon Martin allowed his man to come. That was going to be the read guy for the option. And Kenyon Martin peeled out.
Kenyon, Smart?
Smart, not Martin.
Long basketball.
But there have to be 2 Hornets defenders that game.
Shotgun formation. Third down, 3 yards to go. No men involved or false start, and that's going to cost. Did they draw them?
No, that's on
Did they draw them?
Butler moved as well.
That's going to cost them 5.
Wow, no.
So they called neutral. Now, is there a neutral zone infraction in high school?
Yes.
Okay, well that's what it was. Then they did. Scotlandville did count, and I did see the jump. I wasn't sure if penalty applied in football. The 52 jumps to the punter. Warner, Alvin Warner. He's picked up a couple of silly penalties, and I feel Warner was the one who picked that personal or that unsportsmanlike deep in their own territory. So you're just now joining us. McKinley with a couple of lead, 19-7. They're leading Scotlandville. They have possession of the ball. 57 seconds remaining. The third quarter is a direct snap to Tyrone Scott, and he's going to muscle a few yards out of that. About 2-yard gain on the play. So they did not fool the Hornets that go round.
But I'd actually like to see Alexander carry out that fake a little bit more, Eric. He's jumping up, but I'd like to see him turn like he's looking for the ball on that. I think that may be a little bit more deceptive and give a little bit more mileage for the Panthers on that play.
Second down and 8 yards to go. McKinley with the ball. 24 seconds to go in the period. Dropping back to throw. Alexander throws to the sideline and it's caught. Nice catch there by, I can't see who that was. That's an 84. That's DeAndre Price with the catch.
Penalty on the Panthers.
Oh boy, both of these teams are taking 3 steps forward and 2 steps backwards throughout this entire game.
That was a penalty on Kobe Dillon that got him sent to the sideline by the referee.
Boy, oh boy. What did he? He must have been another sportsman, like must have dropped an F-bomb or an N-bomb or something.
I don't know what it was. I do notice though that they're not disqualifying the young man. They're just making him go to the sideline, looks like for a player.
Right.
And then allowing them to come back. So
That's smart.
yeah, you'd like to see that at this level.
Right. No, you see that at every level of professional football when just, like, hey, just have a seat. So, second in the century for the Panthers, second and 21. I think both coaches are going to have to talk about mental errors in their team meetings in the following week, and that's the end of the quarter. The score, the McKinley Panthers 19, the Scotlandville Hornets 7. You are watching Scotlandville at McKinley, Louisiana High School Athletic Association football here on Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com. So we'll give you the lovely McKinley High cheerleaders while we wait for the break of the action. McKinley gains about 2 on the play.
Trying to get the pass out to Heine Harris, and Brandon Butler missed the block, and he didn't get much yards on it. It's a long handoff for the Panthers. So they're going to have to go upfield this time. Look for, you know what, it's going to be a great time for a screen here.
Yeah, when you're facing 3rd and 20, like the Panthers are, and you know that the long pass is a very low percentage. Why not? They've been running the ball effectively. Alexander's going to put it up, though. He's under pressure. He's chased out of the pocket, rolls to his left, looks, throws downfield, and was it held on to? No, it was not. That pass was intended for number 8. That was Dylan Coleman, and the punting unit should be coming on. So, we are early in the fourth quarter. Probably should correct the scoreboard here.
So if the Hornets can get something going here, Eric, there's still a lot of time left to play in this game.
Anthony Raby, oh, high snap. Raby boots it away. Nice kick. It's deep to receive is number 37. We don't have a name of that. Oh, he makes it! And the Panthers swarm on it. It looks like it's recovered by number 15. The gunner, Kay and White. White has the ball, and the Panthers have it. And oh, no, they have a chance to put this one away.
They have a chance here.
That is going to sting. And the Hornets just got stung, Perry.
Yes, they did here. Now, out of this, looks like the Panthers are going to go to their two-back set. But I would look for the handoff. If they go to the one-back set, look for the inside zone play that we've seen them have some success with. If they go two-back, then look for a lead or something here, which is surprising. You may see, knowing Signator's personality, they may go for the end zone here.
Now, for those of us at home, explain the inside zone.
Well, the inside zone is, well, they're in a two-back set. So the inside zone is a one-back set where you hand it to one single back and give him the option to find the home.
So we have a standardized formation. There's Tyrone Scott, still on his feet. He's stacked up at about the 20-yard line, brought down by number 12, Nicholas Jones.
Yeah, and the Panthers elected to go with the lead out of that I set there, which was one of the options we figured they would do here. This play here, though, Eric, I wouldn't be surprised if they go for the end zone.
Standardized formation. Tyrone Scott, the tailback. There's the handoff up the chute. Scott goes around the left tackle, on the right tackle. Still on his feet. Brought down to around the 6-yard line. That's about a 14-yard gain. We'll see what the officials know. They're going to spot him at the 8. So that's a 12-yard gain for Scott. The Panthers have a first and goal.
Decided to go back with the same play they ran the first time, the lead. They must have saw that someone just missed their block there and it wasn't executed well. And they could get the yardage that they wanted, so they went right back to it and executed it very well that time.
First and goal. Called the 8-yard line. Alexander, he bottles it. And Scotlandville recovers, and that will crush that drive right there.
No, they're going to give it to McKinley, though. They're going to say that the quarterback...
I thought he had it. Yeah.
Yes, that's what
I thought Alexander fell and it was on the ground. That should have killed the play. Had possession.
Right.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. But still a good aggressive effort by Scotlandville. You never know what the officials will call. But even from up here, it looked like Travian Alexander had the rock.
That's right. So, Coach Signator doesn't like to throw the ball a whole lot down here.
It's been successful so far.
However, I was just about to say that.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to steal your thunder. It just kind of popped in my head there, Perry.
Look for Kegler. Where's Kegler?
Kegler is lined up at tight end. But, that's number 8. That's not Kegler.
Yeah, he is at the tight end on this side.
There's Kegler. There's number 9. Get it, that eyewear sponsors out there. I'm your guy. Or if anybody has a set of binoculars they're trying to promote, I'll be happy to help you peddle them because I need them. 9, 8, 5, 6, they all start to run together after a while.
Those of you that have just joined us, number 9 for McKinley, Kegler has caught 2 passes, both for touchdowns, one from 4 yards, the other...
It was 28 yards, 25 yards. It was about a quarter of the length of the field. That was right around the time, and another fumble, but you can see right there alertly the fullback, number 36, Justin Epps, pounced on top of the ball.
It must have been a play called for him there.
Yeah. Because why would the fullback be diving through the line otherwise, right?
So look for that to come back. McKinley has found something on this right side of
They sure have. They are pounding it right.
Pounding it, yes.
Even to the short side of the field.
Right.
And that last catch by Kegler, unfortunately, we were losing connectivity. It was a beauty. I wish y'all could have seen it, but he's had another penalty. Boy, this field has just been littered with. This game is brought to you by the color yellow for the couple of the flags that are being dropped on the field all night tonight. Also being brought to you by the number 5 for all the 5-yard penalties.
But again, again, it's the first game of the season for both of these high school programs, and you're going to see a lot of that.
Well, let's hope the Saints don't have those kind of jitters on Sunday.
Even at that level.
It does. No, you're absolutely right. It does. We saw it last night, and we saw the Broncos obliterated the Ravens, but they had a lot of foolish penalties, foolish play by that young man, Danny Trevion, or something like. The guy was dancing with the ball at the 2-yard line before he scored the touchdown. The Ravens, on the other hand, you could see the secondary was failing to communicate badly. It wasn't they couldn't cover, they didn't know who to cover, and it cost them.
Look for Kegler here out of the tight end position. He's lined up at the bottom of your screen, the right side. There he is, wide open in the middle of the field.
Alexander floats up the duck, and we knew that was coming. We knew that was coming eventually, Perry. He had been floating that ball up like a duck over the middle of the field all night long, and alertly, I believe that was number 17, if I'm not mistaken. Caleb, couldn't have been Harmon, he's on. That was Caleb Harmon, was that the 17?
I'm not sure.
Who picked it off? I believe I saw 17, but according to the roster, he's an offensive player, not a defensive player.
Yeah, well, that goal tends to go out of the window at halftime, or so you got to just get bodies out there that can get the job done. We'll check that.
I'm gonna assume it was Caleb Harmon.
Yes.
Until I hear otherwise.
But a big stop for the Hornets, nonetheless. Then if the Panthers would score, game over.
Yep.
So now there's still life in our guys from North Baton Rouge.
9 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the game. Here come the on the left side, right there, Hilliard, Dontrell Hilliard running around. If you're just joining us, you missed a good game. I wouldn't say a great one. Very competitive. A little closer to the score would indicate a lot of foolish penalties and turnovers, a lot of mental errors, but nonetheless, good competitive rivalry, good competitive ball game. Eight minutes, 39 seconds to go in the ball game. Scotlandville with a 2nd and 6. That was a 4-yard gain by Dontrell Hilliard. There's the snap. Handoff. Up the shoot. There's Hilliard, and he's stacked up. That's big number 75. That would be Austin Williams with the tackle. Let me tell you about Austin Williams. He has not been piling up the stats tonight, but I have watched him push that Scotlandville offensive line back, the right guard, over and over and over again. He and Danny James have been blowing up that Scotlandville offensive line. It's been quite impressive, actually.
Here's a big 3rd down for the Hornets.
Yeah, this is crucial. 7:57 to go in the ball game. Scotlandville with the ball deep in their own territory. They're still going to have to punt, I would think, if they don't convert here when you're that deep in your territory. Only a 2-possession game. And Williams is going to try to run for it. He's not going to get enough. He's not even. Oh, boy, it is close. I think he got it. Yep. And the referees are signaling 1st down. So Dontrell Williams with a clutch. Darian Williams with a clutch run.
1st down, Hornets.
That was about an 8-yard gain? Where was that ball spotted? So that's about an 8-yard gain for Darian Williams. Learning a whole lot more where that came from. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left is Tucker. Shotgun formation. The lone setback is Delmas Holmes. 8 men in the box for the Panthers. 7 in the box. Williams floats it now wide up and down the field to number 87, and he's got the ball. He's dropped at the 40-yard line. Big play, and that is a 24-yard pass from Darian Williams to number 87, for whom we have no name. Well, it's a shame because he's made some good plays tonight.
And that play's been open all night, the middle of the field. He elected to go to the wide side of the field last time, went deep, and his receiver dropped the ball. But that is wide open, the middle of the field for the McKinley Panthers. The Hornets have a drive going here.
So here come the Hornets. 4 down linemen, 5 defensive backs. Twins left, twins right. Williams throws, caught complete to Justin Tucker. Tucker on his feet in midfield. He still got the ball. He's down toward the 30. He was dragged down out of bounds. Well, I'll tell you, that was awfully close. There's a little extracurricular activity going on down there. But nonetheless, the Hornets will have the ball. The officials will spot it at about the 33-yard line, so that is a 27-yard pass. So now you have a 24-yard pass, a 27-yard bomb. All of a sudden, you're right back in it.
Right back in it. You got to get the ball in the end zone here, though, because
Tick, 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 tick. 6:58, 6:57 remaining. Shotgun formation, back to throw is Williams. Steps up, he's chased out of the pocket. He's still on his feet. Good job by Darian Williams. Oh, man. And Dontrell Hill was not fully alert. He was kind of off balance. I don't think he saw the ball coming. You're kind of like in basketball when the point guard, no looks, you're standing under the goal, hit you in the face. That's kind of what happened. Although Dontrell Hill has more skill than I ever have, but I mean, still, nonetheless, it looks like he wasn't ready for it. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Does
decide whether he was going to block for his running quarterback or he was going to be a receiver for his throwing quarterback.
That does stop the clock, though, with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the ball game.
Next week, right here at LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com, we will have the defending state champion Baptist Patriots.
Is it Eagles?
Eagles.
Parkview Baptist Eagles. They'll host the Broadmoor the Buccaneers. Thank you. Should be a great show.
I'm looking forward to seeing that machine called Parkview.
Oh yeah, me too. Absolutely. So we have a break in the action, 6 minutes, 50 seconds. I'd like to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you in part by The Daily Hat Trick, the most informative and entertaining sports blog on the World Wide Web. If you like sports, if you like to have a little fun with sports, and guys, if you like to look at pretty girls, log on to www.thedailyhattrick.com.
Eric, we got your thoughts on the LSU games. What about the Saints games?
Well, I'll tell you, look, the Saints are favored, I believe, by 2.5 points as of this morning. They'll be facing the Atlanta Falcons, the defending NFC South champions. I think the Falcons have a very good team. Both teams have explosive offenses. Both teams have some questionable defenses. The Saints have Rob Ryan with that new 3-4 scheme, and they have players who are designed to blitz and rush the quarterback. They're going to be in the Superdome, and I think Sean Payton's going to have a chip on his shoulder after spending a year in exile. I think slight advantage to the Saints. So here we go. Dropping back to throw. Williams floats it over the shoulder, and it's intercepted. And it looked like he was pushed off, and it should be against the Hornets. Looked like Tucker pushed off. Good job by number 22, Joseph Banks. And that's a guy that Coach Sid was telling me about before the game. So watch out for him.
Joseph Banks has a brother that Ramesses Banks that graduated from McKinley.
That's right. I remember him.
And Dr. Banks, big supporter of the McKinley team. Oh, and they called the interference on McKinley.
Oh, that's a terrible call, Barry.
Wow.
That is not a good call. Banks had his eyes on the ball the whole time. It looked like Tucker was climbing on his back like a small pony. I did not see any pushing. Unless the pushing off came with the backhand to our blind side, but I don't think I saw that. Wow. Banks had his eyes on the football the entire time. I think that's a very questionable call, Barry.
Hey, you've got to play through that. Hey, the referees are working out the kinks as well. Right?
Yep, yeah, we all are. And the good news for the Panthers is, unlike professional football, it's only going to be, it's only going to move it up 15 yards. But I don't agree with the call. But that's why I'm just a broadcaster. 6:43 to go in the game. High snap. Williams looking, stepping up, running, and he actually makes a good play out of it. Gains about 7 yards. Good job there by Darian Williams.
They tried to execute the jet sweep there. Threw all the timing of the play, so they couldn't execute it. And the quarterback Williams just used his athleticism and turned something out of nothing.
That's right. Let me tell you, we know how to make do in South Louisiana. We can make chicken salad out of chicken feet.
Someone's in the wrong area there, Eric. Those two receivers aren't supposed to be on top of each other there.
Was Hilliard the other receiver in the area, number 1?
Yes.
Maybe that's from, I'm not going to say a lack of experience, but he doesn't run routes as often as Tucker. Maybe that's it. And the recurring theme we've had all night is bugs are being worked out.
Right, that's right.
Oh, boy. Scotlandville it seems like Scotlandville has been so close but so far away all night long. It really has been.
Timeout by the referee. This is the standard water break. hydration break. And McKinley Panthers coach Signet is going out to the field to talk to the referee to get some clarification. And I'm going to make the assumption that that's on the pass interference call.
Yeah.
The Panthers defense has slowed down the Hornets offense. There's 5:58 left to go in the game. They're up by 12 points. If you can stop, keep them out of the end zone here, you pretty much, call the ball game. However, if the Hornets can score here, then the game is still in doubt.
Shotgun formation, twins left, twins right. Lone setback is Holmes. Running with the ball is Williams. He has a seam, and there's the yellow flag.
Oh, that was too obvious.
So you can see that all the way up here. And I don't know how many of you at home have actually been to Memorial Stadium before, but if you've ever seen the press box, you know that up here is way up here. If you're into mountain climbing but can't make it out to the Mountain West often enough, just come to Memorial. Walk up and down the steps and come to the press box, bring us some waters. You'll get all the mountain climbing you need. You might even need a pickaxe. It gets so steep at times.
Thank Tim Dubose for the water.
What's up?
Tim Dubose, Southern University graduate, owner of Dub's restaurant in Moss Point, Mississippi. We'd like to thank him for his consciousness, knowing that we could use some water.
Oh boy.
Again, so if you're listening in the Moss Point, Mississippi area, go by Dub's and say hello to Tim Dubose, the staff there, the good folks there. Taken care of. We appreciate it.
Third down, 4 yards to go. Shotgun formation. Williams dropping back. He wants it all. He's being pressured. Floats it over. A fake. Oh, man. And number 87 was just unaware. Just unaware. There was a fade behind the shoulder. He looked like he was almost about to run a post, it seemed like.
Once again, there's a penalty flag on the play. That's going to be against the Panthers. A late hit, unnecessary.
That's a stupid penalty.
Something on the quarterback, which is going to give Scotlandville a first down. First
and 5. Roughing the passer.
Give Scotlandville a first down and 4 more attempts to get the ball in the end zone.
I don't use the word stupid very often and very lightly, Perry, but that was stupid.
That was. As Signator will, I'm sure he will address that tomorrow in practice, if not on the bus on the way back to the south side, to the bottom where McKinley resides.
He does not look amused. He does not look amused. So they have now given Scotlandville a whole new life. Fresh new life is his first and goal from the 7 now and a fresh set down. That was a stupid penalty.
It's ironic that, the penalties have hurt Scotlandville all night. Now they're benefiting from penalties.
Well, with the game on the line, really. In motion is Hilliard. Dorian Williams with the ball brought down about the 6, so he picks up a single yard on the play.
He did not read that very well, Eric. I think that if you give that ball on that jet sweep, that guy may get into the end zone. I think he predetermined that he was going to keep that ball.
And they've been effective with it. You know, if they've been so effective with the jet sweep, maybe they were hoping McKinley would bite. They just didn't.
Well, but it's got to be a read.
Right, he didn't read it. He ran.
Yeah.
That was the read without an option.
Right.
Let me tell you, a lot of guys out there might pick on women's sports or talk about how, that's not the same. But there's one thing that girls do all the time you couldn't pay me to do, and that's that cheerleading with the pyramids and throwing them up in the air. You couldn't pay me to do it.
Yeah, people underestimate the athleticism that comes with that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, picking up whole people, throwing up in the air and catching them, that's, I wouldn't want that responsibility. 5 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the game. Scotlandville trailing McKinley 19-7.
Both teams with 2 timeouts left. Ball's on the 5
So in a bunch formation. Oh my goodness, they got 1, 2, 3 in the.
It's the power.
It's a wing. Yep. And that did not fool McKinley. One iota as Dontrell Hilliard is stacked up and brought down.
Yes, the power eye with the strong right, and the extra blocker in the backfield didn't do anything.
Nope.
Offense.
And Scotlandville's running out of time here. 4:49 to go in the ball game. They've got to punch it in now. 3rd down, 6 yards to go.
They look like they're struggling for